Hey phonies, Crazy Pretzel here, and I'm gonna do something a little different today. I'm going to sort of review a video game. I'm not gonna do like, video game clips or anything because I lack the technology and whatnot, but I'm gonna talk about Suikoden, a PlayStation game, PlayStation RPG that I have been playing like over the last month. I beat it today. Yay, celebration! I'm gonna do Santino with the stupid trumpet and whatnot. Yeah. So I played this Suikoden game and I beat it today, and I'm like super excited that I beat it. So, very good RPG. It does have it's got a lot of good things about it and bad things about it. If I think of some more good things to discuss about it, I'm gonna bring it up. But let's go into the bad thing stuff. My negatives about the game is like there's too many characters in the game. The game has 108 characters. Yeah. I mean, you can play 100 of them, but it's like, that's way too many characters for a game, in my opinion. I mean, I'm used to like a Chrono Trigger or a Final Fantasy VI where you have like, up to like, well, Final Fantasy VI has like 13 characters you can play. And the nice thing with that too is like, all the characters have, a good story behind them that they like, kind of reflect on, or that they, you know, integrate the characters into other characters' stories at some points, and it's really nice with that game. And then the other thing too is you get to use all the characters in Final Fantasy VI, like at all kinds of different points in the game. Like you'll have groups of three, like at times in the game. So it's nice with that because it's a good amount of characters, but not too many. But you can like level them up in Final Fantasy VI. However, with this game though, I think Suikoden should only have like 20 characters in the game, cause like you have like 5 or 6 like that you get in the beginning of the game, and then you occasionally add more guys. But it's like the purpose of the game is to get more characters so you can get more troops on your side of the Liberation Army. But I really think that there should just be like 20 characters. Like in this game, you should have like Hero, Gremio, Cleopan, Luke, Victor, Flick, Humphrey, the like Kirkus, she's an elf, and like maybe a few other characters. But like that should be it though. Like you just get all these other characters that like you really don't play them that much. Maybe occasionally in the game you have to have a certain character for a side quest. So, but then you wind up spending time like leveling up the character, and like you have to upgrade the weapons because it's kind of like it's not like a typical like old school RPG like a Final Fantasy VI or I keep going back to Final Fantasy VI because that's like one I've played a lot. So, but it's like how in that game though how you buy like different weapons. Like in this game you have one weapon but you upgrade it. You have to pay for the upgrades, and it's like it's not too expensive like at first, but then when your level gets higher and higher for the weapon, the upgrades become like too fucking expensive. And then at times when you got to use these, the other characters for the side quests, it's like it's a lot of money that you gotta get, and then you only use it for like a little bit of time. So that's kind of one of my negatives about this game. I mean, it's fun. Like it's a fun game though. Like regardless. But I guess that's kind of like some of my negatives about it. I think another thing negative about it is the equipment setup in the game. I guess I should have called this video Suikoden versus Final Fantasy VI, as it's like what I keep comparing it to. But again, Final Fantasy VI, you get this like infinite amount of like equipment, like equipment stuff. Say like in Dungeons and Dragons, you have a bag of holding that like you can put like a billion items in it and never run out of something. Yeah, that's what Final Fantasy VI has. Suikoden, they only have like maybe like 10, 11, 12 slots for like one character. So it's like if Hero has an item and you want to give it to Cleo or something, you can't just simply like go back to this big main menu and just equip it, or you don't have like an option where you can just like optimum where you can put like the best equipment on the character. You have to like go switch it from Hero to Cleo or something, and then if Cleo has all of the equipment maxed out, you have to like move this item on Cleo to another character, or completely get rid of the item completely, so you have a free slot so you can move this to this side. You know, the equipment setup in that game is a little annoying, in my opinion. And then when you buy weapons and stuff, like when you buy weapons and items in the store, you can't just like in Final Fantasy VI again. You equip it. You can like buy the items and stuff, and then equip it like in the store, like on your character. So that way, if you want to get rid of something, you can sell it. This game, you have to like buy your item, like, you know, say if I'm playing Hero, I want to buy like a helmet for Hero or something. So I do that, but then if I have an old one, then I've got to sell it, because otherwise it's like you don't have enough stuff on your equipment because of the only 11 slots or whatever. It's crazy. So, you know, that's the negative stuff about this game. You know, just too many characters. The equipment thing stinks. And I guess I could talk about the magic in the game. Again, Final Fantasy VI, you equip espers in the game. It's a little similar to... Well, Suikoden is a little similar to that, though. I have to keep holding up so I show you what I'm talking about. But it's similar to that because you have like these magic runes in the game. R-U-N-E-S, runes, not ruins. I can't talk. But anyway, so you have these runes that you equip on the characters, and it gives you magic. So, but certain characters like come with runes equipped, so you kind of want to just keep that rune on the whole game. But you get like a certain number of spells. But then what sucks is like, I guess it's expected though. It's like certain characters basically should just be able to attack, and then you have characters that just use magic. So, I mean, they can attack, but their attacks are weak. So, take Luke at the beginning of the game, you know, amazing like magic caster, and that's pretty much what you have her do like the whole game. I never like upgraded her weapon because I never, you know, had her be like a fighter or anything because she just wouldn't be good at it, you know. So anyway, you equip runes in the game, and you know, for the most part, I'm not really going to complain too much about that. I kind of wish there was a little bit more healing magic in the game. The only thing that has it is kind of like a wind rune or a cyclone rune. But other than that, you just buy potions and stuff in the game, which is fine. What's kind of nice too is like, I don't know if like again versus in Final Fantasy VI, you have like the Phoenix Downs, which you can like use on your characters to bring them back to life, like in the fight, and then you could heal them from there unless they get knocked out again. In Suikoden, it's like they have something called I think it's called the Sacrificial Buddha that I think brings you back to life if you get knocked out. But I never tried it in the game because by the time I got to like the last boss, all my characters were leveled up really good. And I had 2 characters that had Cyclone Runes, so I could just use like magic. There's a cool spell where it's like, it like hurts the enemy and heals you. So I really didn't have use for any of it, so I don't know if it's legit or not. But what's nice too though is if your character like does get knocked out in battle in this game, you can just use a mega medicine on him or a medicine or whatever, and you can just heal him from that. So you don't have to worry about that. So the game does have some, you know, some cool stuff in it. So, but this has probably been a long video. I really should just call this Suikoden versus Final Fantasy VI. But you know, if you're an RPG fan, I would recommend checking out Suikoden. I thought it was a fun game. It's not too long of a game. I beat it like, I probably played 35 hours of time into it. I started it like early April, and I just beat it today, so it took me like a month, you know, with casual gameplay and stuff. This wasn't too expensive. I think I paid $21 for it. I mean, yeah, it's used, but it's in good shape. So, I know Suikoden 2, which I bought, was a lot more money. But hey, if you guys can get your hands on this game, by emulator, buying the game, I'd check it out. So, aside from like the little negative things about it, there is a lot of positives in the game, and it's fun. So, I'd check it out. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.